Welcome to FXStreet. If you like what we're talking about, like the video content we're producing, please join us on YouTube. Head over to our channel and hit the subscribe button. And you can follow Akash and I individually on Twitter if you like what we're talking about. You can follow Akash at Mangyeko0 and myself at Just Analysis 1. Taking a look here at Ripple. Ripple's kind of been an exercise in irritation and frustration. It's been positioned for a bullish breakout several times ever since last Wednesday, since November 3rd. It popped up, hit, a 2-month high on Wednesday, but promptly found itself dropping along with everything else. And yeah, it's just looking relatively weak here across the board. It's fallen down below the neckline in this inverse head and shoulders pattern, and it could be at risk of a pretty steep drop, especially if that weakness in Bitcoin and Ethereum continues to play out. When you look at the daily chart and you look at Ethereum's price action here, especially from the drop that it experienced back in September, I mean, all it looks like, really, it just looks like one big ugly bear flag, doesn't it? That's all it looks like. So, pretty supportive here so far, but if we get a close at 98 cents or below, that'll be pretty ugly. That will signal a pretty deep drop, because that'll drop it below the 2021 volume point of control. It'll put it into an ideal bearish Ichimoku breakout. And I wouldn't expect to see support coming until around that, 70 cent to between 65 and 70 cents. I'm being very bearish. Otherwise, if it does hold Cinco Span B at 113, that's the kind of final support level. We could see it start its march to 250 if it's going to move to the inverse of everything else. But right now it looks like it could be under a threat from further downside pressure. That's what I see. I'll pass it off to you, Akash.
Yeah, just a second. So I've changed my charts a bit here. I've drawn this fib extension from April 14 swing high at 1.97 to the swing low here at 0.50. And what I see right now is this demand zone here, one-day demand zone ranging from 1.31 to 1.41, kind of similar to what I saw last time. But the important thing I want to highlight here is this 50 fib here, which comes around 1.24. And what's happening right now is the last two times it went above it, it failed to sustain and was faced with a massive selling pressure, and it dropped below it. And then another try, which was successful on 8 November, but failed to hold above it. And now it's come back down again, right? So this level is becoming a little inconsistent, and that's why I'm looking at this demand zone here, which is from 1.31 to 1.41. A decisive close above this line over here, which coincides with the 62 fib, would provide me a confirmation that Ripple is willing to go higher. Right? In that case, I would be looking to probably long XRP, just to a very small position, where I would target these highs over here at 1.66. But once we do clear above this, produce a close, retest this into support level, I will be looking at a retest of this particular body's candle here at 1.8 and probably even 1.9. And yeah, these are the three levels I'm looking at: 1.6, 1.8, and approximately $2. And that is if we produce a daily close above 0.62 fib here at 1.42 and manage to hold above it. But in the case that XRP fails, gets rejected here again, I'm expecting it to come down here, retest the $1 psychological level, which is not bad because it would still be in like higher high. So this could be a double bottom formation here. Let me just take that out. Yeah, so this could be a double bottom information, but as I've mentioned in my previous videos and this chart, it wouldn't necessarily be bearish for me, even if it does come down here, because it would, if you look at the massive structure of XRP, it's been forming higher highs, higher lows since 30th or approximately 1st Jan 2021. And a move down here to $1 would be perfect. Yeah, that's really my take on XRP. It really boils down to how it reacts towards the 1.41 level.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting weekend, I think. So thank you everyone for watching. Have a safe weekend, and we'll look forward to talking with you next week. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.